Welcome to this 21-minute stretch class. We're going to hold our stretches for 1 minute each. On your knees with the backs of your feet flat against the floor, take a deep breath in as your arms reach up and breathe out as your arms come down. Make sure you're taking a good stretch at the top and just let your arms float on the way down. If this leg position is uncomfortable, put a pillow between your bottom and your feet. This time is for you, so take this time to decompress and just relax. Now we're going to go into child's pose. Open your knees up wide to the edges of your mat. Reach overhead. Simply take your arms forward and rest them in front of you on the floor in a good long stretch. And rest your forehead on the floor and hold the stretch. Don't be concerned if your forehead can't reach the floor. Just lean forward as far as you can and feel the stretch. Remember not to hold your breath. Keep breathing. Next, we're going to go into butterfly. Seated with your legs in front of you, the bottoms of your feet together. Rest your arms on your knees and gently push for a good stretch and lean forward slightly. This is a great stretch to start opening up those hips. Remember to not bounce as you stretch. You want to hold in position to really stretch those muscles out. If the stretch feels a bit too intense, it's okay to back off slightly and come back into your stretch. Now extend your legs in front of you in a V. You're going to lean to the right, your right arm on the inside of your right leg, your left arm overhead directly over your leg, and have a good long stretch. You want to be leaning directly over that right leg so you'll feel a stretch up your left side, so try not to lean forward. These stretches can feel intense. Remember not to hold your breath and keep breathing throughout the whole routine. Now we'll take that stretch to the other side. And we're going to stretch to the left with your left arm on the inside of your left leg and your right arm stretching overhead. Reach toward that left ankle and hold. Again, don't be concerned if you can't get all the way down to your leg. Just reach as far as you can. You'll improve over time. Now, keeping your legs in the V, I want you to lean forward and try to reach your ankles and hold the stretch leaning forward. It's okay if you can't reach your ankles. You just reach where is comfortable for you on your leg and hold that stretch. Now we'll stretch right with a knee tuck. Bend your left leg in to the inside of your right leg. Your left arm reaches overhead as your right hand holds your ankle and holds your stretch. Remember to lean over your leg and not lean forward. Now bend your right leg and take your foot to meet the inside of your left knee. And we're going to stretch to the left once again, your right arm over your head, reaching for your left ankle, and hold. And keep breathing. Now we're going to go into cat-cow. Get on all fours with your arms and your legs about hip width apart, and stretch your back up like a cat with your head down, and then look up and cave your back like a cow. Remember to keep breathing. And take your time. Make the moves slow and controlled. Now we're going to go into downward dog. You tuck your toes under and start to stretch your legs up and walk your legs on the spot if you like to warm your legs up into the stretch. Your head stays down and relaxed. Your sit bones are up to the sky, and hold the good long stretch in your arms. When you're ready, you can try to press your heels towards the floor and just hold your legs in a stretch. I know that you remember to keep breathing. Now we're going to go into a lunge stretch on our right leg. Come down on your knees carefully and take your right leg forward. Make sure that your knee stays over your ankle and doesn't hyperextend past your toes. You don't want to damage your knee. You take your left arm up, palm to the sky, and hold the stretch, and you'll feel a good stretch in your left quad. We're halfway through our stretch routine. Next, we're going to go into a hamstring stretch on the right side. Slowly and carefully straighten your right leg, your heel on the floor, and your toes up. Your hands reach forward, palms flat on the floor, and you'll feel a good stretch up your right hamstrings. Now we're going to take those stretches to the other side, and we're going to go into a lunge stretch left. Carefully take your right leg back, your left leg forward. Make sure you have that proper angle in your knee so that your knee is over your ankle and doesn't extend past it. Your right arm comes up, palm to the ceiling, and hold for a good stretch in your right quad. Next, we're going to do the hamstring stretch on that left leg. Carefully straighten the left leg in front of you with your heel on the floor, your hands in front of you, palms down, your head down. Hold the stretch. You can lift those toes up here and you're going to feel a really good stretch in your hamstrings. Carefully get out of that stretch. Come over onto your right hip, bend both legs, and come down on your right elbow and forearm. Tuck your pelvis under and take your left hand to hold the top of your left foot and stretch that left quad. Your hand is resisting your leg from going forward. We're going into a quad stretch on your right leg. Sit on your left hip. Come down on your left elbow and forearm. Tuck your pelvis under slightly. Hold the top of your right foot with your right hand and pull to stretch your right quad. Now we're going to go into standing position, rolling up. Carefully get on your feet, keep your knees bent, and slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. Get to the top and take a big, tall stretch, and then roll it down slowly, and we'll repeat that a few times. You're taking a good breath in on your way up. Hold the breath and then breathe out on the way down. One more roll up with a big stretch and hold when you get to the top. We'll come out of that into a side stretch right. Your left leg goes behind your right leg. Your left arm stretches overhead and your right hand goes on your waist and hold the stretch to the side. You'll feel this stretch up the entire left side of your body. Now we'll take it to the other side. Take a big stretch above your head. Take your right leg behind your left, your right arm over your head, left arm on your waist, and hold for a good stretch and keep breathing. We're going to go into head rolls. Simply put your hands on your waist. Take head rolls to the right and up to the top and around. Be sure not to hyperextend your neck at the back. You just want to look up to the corner of the room so that you don't hurt your neck. And now full head rolls left. Just take your time and circle your head around to the left. We're going into our final 1 minute stretch. Simply take your arms, stretch up over your head, and float them out to your side and down, and keep repeating. Just take your time here, breathing in on the way up and out on the way down. And enjoy your last 30 seconds. And that's the end of our stretch class. I hope you enjoyed it. Well done. Lots of love to you. Bye-bye. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.